There's a Parliament for Yin's Mon.
I did yesterday. And then made a complete different one in government announcements.
Which then got deleted, by the way.
Did it actually?
It's no longer
No
there.
way. That got deleted? Who deleted
Actually,
that?
I'll have you know, Mr. Squid's Plays, that currently I am actually in a shallow ministerial position.
It
so
actually
I
got deleted.
I suppose so.
Tom, check government announcements. Tom, check government announcements.
Why did you want Tom behind you so much, Squid?
Where am I going to sit? I'm sitting.
If you read the seating plan, then you'd understand, would you?
Oh, well, send me the seating plan.
I don't know. Yes, you've got the Benjamin the Appleberry hair. Really, I'm wanting Benjamin the Appleberry. I want Benjamin the Appleberry to come back. That's why I'm confused why you didn't want to be Secretary of State for Defence, because I thought you liked them. I'm wanting Benjamin the Appleberry. I suppose that's the reason.
Someone who works in the news. Who works in the news?
Pirate Hayden is currently in the
Yeah,
VC.
you work in the news.
Hello, Whigs. We're great people. We've got more coming very shortly.
Yeah.
Majority of MPs are showing up today. Very happy.
Are they going to leave after 20 minutes again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna rage quit after like 5 minutes.
Root, Stalin, root.
Roots, boyaka, bitches like me.
Anyway.
Bitches like
Good one,
me.
that. Good one, matey. You're hilarious.
Oh, fucking
Albert, you
hilarious.
sounded like Stampy. You sounded like
Can I sit
Stampy there.
here? No.
Good one. Yeah.
Yes. It's really unfortunate. That's so unfortunate.
What should the Prime Minister pay for a non-working cabinet?
Roots, darling, roots.
Thanks, Hayden. Thank you, Hayden.
Cool.
Me, I'm father of the house.
Map plan.
He's the daddy of the house, sorry.
Oh!
Anyway.
That really did make me look
On the right side, well, on the side of the government, we have very, very well established people. On that side, we have racists, we have homophobic people.
Your Attorney General. Your Attorney General. No, your Attorney General said that he comes when he sees King Charles. That's a bit much, isn't it? Like,
is he not allowed to have feelings for King Charles?
That's disgusting.
He's allowed to have feelings for whoever he goddamn likes.
You're trying to put a baby in me, yeah.
What about if he was an adult and he had feelings for a child?
He's allowed to have feelings for whoever he wants, fam.
It's 8 o'clock. Come on, Liv, hurry up.
Like Kaiser Marco, I just said.
Come on, Liv.
Potato Callum might have another, accidental keyboard mishap.
Yes, I will, yes. Yes, fam. Yes, fam, I will. They'll be with you this time. Yes, brother.
Excuse me, Leader of the House. Would Leader of the House be apologising today?
Come on, Liv, hurry up. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh my gosh, the Attorney General.
How about no? There she is, my
Lovely, lovely people.
What's she
I
wearing?
guess they're gonna have a fight over the seats. They're gonna
Oh,
have a fight
Liv,
over
you
the
can't
seats.
deny it because you forgot to announce it. People know that we said 8 o'clock. It's their own responsibility.
Right, fam.
Hello, welcome, fam.
Actually, it's unparliamentary to cross the floor.
Right, fam.
Hey, fam. I'm sorry you feel that way, fam.
25-year-olds.
I
It
love
is
how
very
I love
sorry
how
you feel that way,
the
fam.
Attorney General. The Attorney General just
Waiting
called
for
the
Henry
Chancellor a
Greenwood.
What am I
backbencher.
sorting out?
Why is the Attorney General?
I have no permission to sort anything out group related. That's a clerk's
Thank
job,
you,
so I'll sort 'em.
Alexandria, for not being racist and giving me my spot.
Oh, shut the
Lovely.
fuck up.
Oh,
Technically, it's
girl.
not your spot.
Order!
Order.
Please don't make me cringe.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
One more. Sit down. Sit down. It's Prime Minister can't whip.
Ooh, love.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that they've put themselves forwards to determine what it means, but they don't understand basic parliamentary procedures.
No.
His speech is that he's going to do it. He's going to do it great. He's going to do a great job.
Please shut up.
Fuck that.
Sketch, hurry up.
I'd rather carry myself.
No,
Aye.
Sketch, hurry up. It's
I. Three-line whip to I. Three-line whip to I.
Oi, if
You
you like
absolute
more, you like
spanner.
men.
You can't. That's
Wait to the
It's the
right.
I lobby. I just need to check.
Everyone to the right.
Yeah, it is.
I
We'll go
lobby.
with the wrong
Wigs
way.
to
I
the right.
lobby.
Wigs have got a 3-line whip of I.
Have to sit
Yeah.
down.
Wow, you're whipping on an
Aye.
impartial. You're
I will
whipping on
whip
an
you in
impartial
bed.
position.
Yeah.
What the
Wow,
fuck?
nice.
You guys can't.
Go
When
to
they
Wig.
do that,
Go
from
to the right.
You're
Sit
right.
down.
Go to the right. If you
Sit
don't, you
down.
like men.
Then your Home
What?
Secretary's going to come
Well, then
over
I guess
here.
we're gay then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never said there was.
There is something wrong with it. Deeply wrong. Only God.
Are you taking the words out of my mouth?
I is a lost.
And
No.
in the lobby.
The wigs don't stop.
Well, I'm a gay man, so obviously they
Gay
do.
people in our cabinet.
I agree. You hate yourself.
Yeah, I do hate myself, to be fair.
That's
would
right.
too.
Can you even count, Aguero? You literally can't even
He's
count.
Aguero. But aren't you
Yeah,
lucky that
yeah.
Aguero doesn't do the counting then?
Yeah. Most literate MP.
No,
Up,
don't
girl.
change. Sketch, don't change yet. They're still counting. Yeah, not yet. Oh,
There's
why? I'm
11.
sorry. I'm not reading the text.
Why are they standing? Do they
Not
not know
English?
that means they can't fucking...
Wait, who's this guy?
There was 11 earlier.
There was 12 in here before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah,
10.
sure.
Oh, there is
Hey,
10.
Squid's play. The morning's over. You can take the Queen Elizabeth profile picture off.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
shut the
Chris, I know.
fuck up, man.
No,
Are we allowed to go
no,
back in now?
Right, can we carry him it down?
Actually, thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Woodsy. But I remember when you.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, the
Well, they-
Chancellor and the three of them.
Remove!
She did
Remove!
a good job.
Ollie, come on, darling. We need to go back
Sorry.
inside.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was just messaging
Oh.
Sal.
What to get the Chancellor's
Right.
whip removed?
Wait,
budge.
You haven't even got a government chief whip though, so
Budge, don't budge,
Yes,
don't
we do.
budge.
We're gonna
Don't budge.
whip
Budge,
you.
don't
Don't move,
budge.
don't move.
you're gonna whip me. Is that
Exactly,
correct?
exactly.
Winter,
First
hey,
Secretary
Oliver,
of State is
Oliver,
not
did
a
Winter,
good
Yeah.
Oliver, you
Move,
fucking,
move. Do not move. Don't move to
Lost,
save
Oliver.
your life.
lost, they've lost it.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Ah, moron.
The A's have it, the I's have it.
Shut the fuck up. I withdraw.
Can I make an urgent motion?
Oh god.
Yes,
Not another
actually,
one.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
urgent
oh,
motion.
here we go.
Yeah.
Here.
Sit down, John.
Why have you've named him? Also, I swear you're suspended, but oh well.
Shush!
Is this the motion or is this the question?
Order.
I'll do the motion then anyway. On behalf of the opposition, I motion for a vote on approval of the coalition because we haven't had one yet and it kind of needs to be done. Yeah, that's my motion.
Relevance, Mr. Speaker.
Who are you?
Hey,
Liv, can you not like
this
mute
is
them? That's
speaker
what
to
we used to
you.
do. We used to mute them.
I second.
Second.
If you don't vote aye, you're basically denying the democracy right there. So.
You're also breaking like
Convention.
250-year precedent that the government only survives on the support of the parliament.
Oh no. We vote on the vote for a vote and debate, basically.
Oh, I thought it was question time.
Urgent motion.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can
And it
debate
goes on to a
first.
vote. What? No, wait. No, Liv. No, you do the vote on the vote for the motion, and then if the vote passes, or we can just do the motion now automatically. I don't care.
Just do the motion. Save
Yeah,
some
all
time.
right then. Okay. Well,
No,
then.
no. We'll
Okay,
do
then. Fine, all right then. All right.
We'll
we
do
will
that.
do the question on whether
Order. Order, please.
Liv, can you mute this serious
But,
person? Because he's just shouting on behalf of you, and it's quite irritating now. You know, just mute him.
Shut up, Woodsy, you traitor.
Yeah.
Well,
It was never a wig.
Or maybe if you come to your senses, you'll be part too, Oliver.
I was warned not to hire Woodsy because he's a sexual predator, but
The irony!
I allowed
Oh,
him.
God, the
Point
irony.
of order.
beg your pardon.
Point of order.
It's not what I said, it's what the civil service said.
Point of order.
But, excuse me, but to accuse a member of this house as a sexual predator during procedures is extremely unparliamentary, Mr. Speaker. I ask that you either ask them to withdraw.
It's not Mr. Cough.
Shh. What are you on about? I seek your advice. I seek the advice from the chair. On, sit down, man.
Can you team Archibald Watson, please? Opposition. And Charles Kitchener. Thank you.
We've got 5 MPs coming, guys. Just we got to bear with us.
Are you making alt accounts right now?
PCs assemble.
Yeah, we are actually.
I did
Why
actually
doing a
make
wig? Why
an
doing
alt
a wig
account.
deploys?
You'll see Potato Callum too.
Autobots, roll out.
Virgins
Bluey
assemble.
Aviation's on its way.
Unparliamentary, how could they?
My God, what the fuck is going on?
Oh.
Tories defying the chair.
You're
Told me
defying
to stand up,
democracy by
actually,
not
if you
wanting
paid
a
attention.
confidence vote.
Tories defying the chair. Piss off, Winter.
Yeah.
Point of order.
Can't wait for you to piss off as well.
Abusing.
I withdraw the name.
Misogyny, Mr. Speaker.
Of course, I hate women.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Isn't ITV streaming this? So that's
Yeah,
gonna be a
ITV
quote.
are streaming this.
That's a quote.
Just said that they've withdrawn, Madam or Mr. Speaker, whatever you are. Can you actually solve the problem of, Secretary of State calling a backbencher?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I called this motion because the government can't be asked to do it. I withdraw that anyway. Because the President states that any coalition government needs to be approved if they were formed after a month. So we are now, Mr. Speaker. I did want this government to form at the start. I did want to see it form. You want to know why, Mr. Speaker? Because I didn't think it was right to have a general election right now. I thought that everyone was too busy, etc.
Shush, waffler.
Yeah, don't disturb me, mate. So I thought that, everyone would be too busy. But after seeing this government for a few days, my eyes are bleached, Mr. Speaker. This government is arguably the worst government I've ever seen in all my years.
Yeah.
We have, Mr. Speaker, we have not to mention just a few. We have a racist Home Secretary, Mr. Speaker.
I'm black. I can't be racist.
Well, we had a transphobic. We had
Yes, I
a
am.
transphobic.
He is.
We
Yeah,
had
and
a
I'm a fairy
transphobic
godmother.
minister
He
of
wasn't
equality.
transphobic. He just had an opinion.
We have a leader of the House who can't be asked to do his job, Mr. Speaker.
What do you mean? I've done a lot, actually, I'll have
No,
you
you
know.
have not.
I'll pipe it down, sunshine.
They have a clue what they're on about.
Yeah, we do have a clue. Thank
They
you.
have a clue.
We do have a clue. Thank
You
you.
have a clue.
Not a monkey's clue.
I have a clue what you're on about, mate. You're racist.
You've got
Whatever
fucking
you
monkey
say is
cocks.
racist.
Point of order.
I withdraw.
Please, he's done it on so many occasions. Just throw him out. Just get rid of him. He's done it so many times. Just get out. Just leave.
I will get together my parliament.
There's no place for racism in this parliament. Get out, bro.
Where was I racist in parliament?
I said there's no place for racist in parliament.
I'm not racist.
You dropped the N-word. You are racist.
Get him out.
Sit down.
Jesus Christ.
Here.
You gonna say anything? No. Okay.
In fact, you haven't.
No, she doesn't say anything. She's useless.
On the government benches, I don't approve of Mrs. Speaker, whatever. But we move. Anyway,
Shut up. Thanks.
what have the government actually done apart from sacking and rehiring ministers, Mr. Speaker? We've had two Secretaries of State for Defence.
Right.
Two deputy prime ministers. We've had one minister of equality, and they've all been shoved out the door. There probably been some more. And you want to know why most have been shoved out? One deputy prime minister, I think one of the reasons he resigned was because he didn't approve of the way things were going with the chief of defence staff appointment, and the fact he couldn't be asked to do politics, which I think that's a bit of a sad reason. But another reason, Mr. Speaker, that the Minister for Equality was kicked out is because he's, to say the least, Mr. Speaker, I will withdraw the word after this, a cunt. I'll withdraw. And he is. It's the truth. And this government can't be trusted to hire competent people, clearly, because they hire the most inept, the short-tempered ministers I've seen. Why on earth should we trust the government that appoints a minister of equality that is transphobic and racist? When he was kicked out, when he was suspended from the House for 5 days, he called the Speaker a monkey. Is that who you want as your minister of equality?
Give way.
You got stabbed. Okay.
This government, they don't want a vote on the coalition, Mr. Speaker. They don't want to vote on their approval of their government, Mr. Speaker, because they're that piss poor. They don't want to go through the scrutiny.
Mr. Speaker.
They want to break convention. If we let them go on for another 3 weeks, I know I made a mistake by allowing them to form in the first place, Mr. Speaker, but I want to rewrite that wrong, and I want to get rid of this coalition, and I want an election.
Fine.
Thank you, Miss Speaker.
Madam.
Madam Speaker. I just want to ask your advice because I think the leader of the opposition may have inadvertently misled the House by stating that we had two deputy prime ministers get booted out, in which one we know for very certain in a resignation letter that they left because of real life reasons, not because of anything that happened within Parliament. I do think the House did misadvertently mislead the House.
Advertently, not misadvertently.
Here.
Oh, fine, I'll withdraw that.
Have to.
Technically, I have to.
Oh shit, she's standing. Oh, sorry, withdraw.
The secretary.
Oh, the deputy speaker.
Doesn't understand basic convention.
Shut up.
Can you stop typing, bro? Leader of the House. Cheers.
I do apologise.
I'm pretty sure he withdrew his
Busy
expletives.
man.
Withdrew them before I said them.
You still keep saying them.
Oh, well, I mean, your government just makes me say them. Sorry.
I second.
Second.
Okay, Madeline.
Allowing the debate to continue.
What?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
There's been no vote.
There's been.
No.
Look how
Nice.
you supported that. When
we
she
debate?
skipped over the vote, you
we debate?
celebrated.
Are we supposed to, no one
We've not
motioned
had an
to vote, though.
opportunity to debate.
No one motion. Yeah, no, the government didn't even get a chance to debate. To be fair.
Please.
No, we're
Debate.
debating.
Debating.
Debate.
You're one of the longest.
Can I chair, please?
Please don't.
Can I chair, Liv?
Can't handle the scrutiny.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Queen and Madam Speaker. This government has done more for this country than the Conservatives have ever done. We've improved foreign relations. Foreign relations are at an all-time high. Our foreign relations are at an all-time high.
Oh.
The thing that's
Home
the whole
Office
time
is
high is the
Home Office
resignation rates.
transparent report going on and on to make sure that the public knows what's happening within our Home Office. I'll tell you about the Prime Minister. He didn't resign because he had enough of this government. He resigned because he did something wrong and we forced him out. Sorry, it's true. This government is all about
was booted out.
You shouldn't have hired him in the first place.
Get down.
Leader of the opposition.
You shouldn't have hired the Minister for Qualities in the first place, Mr. Speaker, but because he had you on ropes, because he's one of your George Godson NPCs, you just kept him on anyway. And you talk about transparency in the Home Office. I believe one of the things, the questions you were believed to answer was how big your dick was. I would draw that.
It was not.
It was not. I also believe you use those press conferences to just rant about the Tories, which means we live rent free in your head, which is kind of nice, kind of a compliment. But I don't appreciate that in transparent press conferences. So that's irrelevant. The Foreign Secretary, I quite like. I quite like the Foreign Secretary. He's wasted talent in this government, Mr. Speaker. I feel like.
Oh, what about me?
He doesn't want to join you. Let me tell you that.
What do you mean? What about me? All you do is run companies' house.
You like me?
That is abuse.
No, I don't
Order.
like you. I don't like any of you. But anyway, this government is on borrowed time at this rate.
Give way.
Literally, in only a few days, they've been able to do far worse than what I thought they'd be possible of doing. I thought they've had a few scandals, and then we could get to the general election. But I really just want to pull the plug on this government quite early because it's quite clear. I don't want to see this country suffer for 3 weeks.
Home Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This government has consistently shown to make the right choices. Yes, we make mistakes in the first days of office, Mr. Speaker. That is.
You are in your first days of office.
Settling in, and things go wrong, Mr. Speaker. But we have a capable cabinet, and our foreign relations at the key of that. We've had meetings with Commonwealth partners in Tobago and Gibraltar. That's how you say it. Speaker. Joint US and UK military trainings are on their way, Mr. Speaker. We've got a mutual defence agreement with the United States, Mr. Speaker. We've had more transparency in the Home Office than we've seen in the last God knows how long this place has been on. This Home Office is by far the most transparent, Mr. Speaker. I allow freedom to be expressing them opinions in the Home Office. Being at the forefront of this government, Mr. Speaker. Today I met with the Director General of MI5, and I tell you what, he's very impressed with how supportive the Home Office is. This government gets things done. You guys can stir up your little pot.
They differ.
Medicine all you want. All they want, Mr. Speaker. That's that. If they want to do that, they can, Mr. Speaker. But this is the government getting things done. We've got a brilliant Deputy Prime Minister who's working very closely with us. A coalition that has never worked.
She just drove around London. That's all she did.
We are doing absolutely fabulously. Mr. Speaker, there is no time for a general election right now, no time at all, and it would just be chaotic for this country. Another coalition government. Who are they going to coalition with now? Labour Party? Well, with the Squeaker as a leader over there. I mean, you wouldn't succeed very far at all. This is the government of getting things done. We've had too long of the Tories. The Whigs Party. Succeed. Anyone like me to give way? Anyone want to be given way?
Order. Under standing order number 47, I'm setting a time limit on speeches to 90 seconds, as there's a lot of people that want to speak. Shadow Minister without portfolio.
Oh,
We might run
Jesus.
over the 90
Here we go.
seconds.
He's going to type one word and his thing's going to be over. Well, time up.
Very true.
This is our business, Secretary. I am proud because John used to struggle with time management, and he's actually learned how to type up. So, progress.
No?
I say one thing, Mr. Speaker, and that one thing is eat my arsehole.
Understanding order number 43, order the Home Secretary to withdraw immediately from the House for the remainder of this day's sitting. I name the Home Secretary. I name the Home Secretary.
Parliamentary language.
Suspended.
Jesus Christ.
The Home Secretary is being asked to withdraw understanding order number 40. He's been asked to withdraw understanding order number 43, and therefore he has vetoed his own right to vote on the confidence motion relating to his own government. So it's a very wise choice from the Home Secretary.
Sit down.
John, sit.
Disgraceful.
Why is he John, sit down.
He's gone.
Gone, John.
Give way!
You've used all the time on the giveaway anyway. It doesn't matter because giveaways feed into.
Don't have perms. Can someone bring Archie, please?
Motion to move on?
Not the Shadow Chancellor.
Seconded.
Seconded.
Okay. The question is that this House do move on to the next business on the order paper.
Seconded.
On the contrary, no.
Aye.
Division. Clear the lobbies.
Free line, yes.
Just so you know, shut up. This is moving on to the vote. This is not ending the confidence thing. That's
I
not
want
how
to
it
do the
works.
debate. I find it.
Hello, Wadger Badger.
Oh my god. 1 minute.
Yeah, I want to move on to the vote. Can't be bothered for this.
Oh, see, wait, but you'd lose the vote.
Yeah, well.
What the fuck are you doing, Winter?
Great.
At this point, I'm not surprised.
On your face.
Winter is a traitor.
I will be sending a letter to the Shadow Chancellor of the.
No, Virgo, stay where you are. You're in the right place. He's my fucking minister. You shut up.
Traitors. Stop being...
Aguero, sit down.
Right.
Aguero, go sit down.
What are we voting on, by the way?
Aguero, sit before I start being racist.
No.
Why would you say that?
This guy's funny because he's
I withdraw
late.
that statement.
I think that I think the Attorney General is the embodiment of loud equals funny.
Why was I motioned? What?
John.
Why isn't Ollie being suspended?
No, not.
I am
Parliamentary
Tom.
language, Mr. Speaker.
I'm Tom.
Your motion to suspend it.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to motion for unparliamentary language by the Tories.
Motion.
You're not in the chamber. You're in a lobby. I can't do anything.
A motion for unparliamentary language isn't a thing. That's not This guy wanted to run. This guy wanted to run for chairman of Ways and Means. I'm serious. Can we come out now? Thank you. Hi, Matt. Matt, I'm still for you.
The A's have it. The A's have it. Does it look like I care?
Leader takes priority, I think. So.
All right, the A's have it.
Sketch
move.
Matt, I'm sitting next to you. I don't know where it's.
Charles needs to sit next to you.
Leader takes priority.
Are you slow or something? Move. Thank you, Moses.
The
Yeah! Oh, wonderful.
Wait, so we can. Oh, shit. So we can.
Oh, so what are we now voting?
Matt and Labour, you better vote for this motion. Vote against.
Order. The ayes to the right 12, the noes to the left 10. That means we do now proceed on to the vote. The question is that this house do have confidence in His Majesty's government. As many as are of that opinion say aye. On the contrary, no. Clear the lobbies.
Don't you dare abstain! Don't you dare! Don't leave.
Free line whip, yes.
Winter to the right.
Come on, Winter. Come with us, Winter. Yes.
Winter to the right.
Come on, Winter,
Free line whip.
No.
Free line whip.
Aguero, go sit down.
In the nay area, Archie. Not in
Albert, wait, are we going yes or no?
We're going
To
no,
the
because
right.
we're saying we have no
No.
confidence.
The
Okay,
A's
good,
have
good,
it.
Okay. Why is there no one here?
We
Why
don't
is
have
no one
confidence.
here? Hurry up. Get
Oh,
in
go no. There we go.
The A's have it.
Well done, humans.
Thank you,
Stay
Moses.
set,
Right.
stay set,
Matt,
stay
come
set,
here.
stay set.
Matt,
What
Matt,
happens now
Matt.
then, Zeke?
Matt,
What
please vote
happens
for
now?
me.
Do you like continue?
Matt, you're actually.
I like Matt. Matt's a cool guy.
No, Matt, it doesn't.
Matt is a cool guy.
Matt's a cool guy. Matt is a very, very
Oh,
cool
Ollie's
guy.
typing in government announcements.
Matt is cool. Matt is cool.
I think there's a resignation statement.
I am cool, yes.
Matt is cool. Matt
Have a
is cool.
referendum on the monarchy.
I am cool,
Let's
yes.
Make the monarchy absolute.
Matt is very, very cool.
Thank you, I'm cool, thank you.
Matt, come back.
Who said Woodsy? Hi,
Mateo's
Mister. Hi.
I guess he's now we're taking
The A's
additional
to the right
cabinet role.
14. The A's to the
Okay,
right 14.
Ollie's now taking on more cabinet roles. What the fuck?
He's getting
Fucking
suspended from
open.
the house anyway.
He's taking on more.
We're
sorry,
trapped.
guys.
Oh, we
We're
can't
trapped.
enter the chamber.
We're trapped.
Closed it.
Oh.
This is an
Oh.
example of homosexual behavior.
Oh God!
Jesus.
What the fuck's
People are dead.
Ollie's
Alex,
taking
Alex,
more
where the hell are you?
positions. What the
Alex, come the.
What the fuck
People
are you doing?
died.
Fred, what the fuck are you doing?
Where's Fred down here?
Back
Sorry,
Fred
Fred.
Pussy.
Read Fred. Bye, Fred.
Holds hands cutely.
Easy.
I really like the Labour this government because they're really funny.
Wait.
The A's have it.
That means we win. That means we win.
100% undeniable.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, there's still a general election, fuckers.
Order.
So what happens now?
Resume your seats.
What happens now?
The ayes to the right 10, the noes to the left 14. This house does not have confidence in His Majesty's government.
What happens now?
I think this is Parliament is to be dissolved.
I'm not actually sure what happens at this point. I think we should just move on to the next business whilst we
Yeah,
sort
let's
it
just
out.
debate anyway because it's fun.
Going to move on. Who has a point of order?
To change the topic of the debate.
Yeah, the deputy prime minister is just going to have to answer for him because there's no fucking. I withdraw the word.
A point of order.
Questions to the Home Secretary.
Yes, come on. Let's do questions to the Home Sec, please.
Shadow Home Secretary.
Motion to move on.
Second. You're muted, mate.
Oh.
Man of real passion in that.
Yeah. Let's put in.
I thought they're all leaving.
Age quick. We need an election broadcast quick.
Okay.
Oh, I hate that one.
Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's the Home Secretary looking forward to a general election.
Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Still win the general election.
He will still win, don't worry.
Why is Kaiser Marco always on the losing team? I withdraw the name, but I don't think he's ever been in a successful
he always
party.
ends up on the wrong team. He always does.
When he was leader of, what was it? Was it British First Party? And that went to DUP and then
Order!
that went to
Order, please.
Are you?
Shadow Home Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let's try this again. Mr. Speaker, earlier the Home Secretary said in this chamber that this government has done things that the Tory party has never done. That's absolutely true, Mr. Speaker. This government has used racial slurs, transphobic statements. Mr. Speaker, this government has been against every group that there is to be against, Mr. Speaker. Does the government feel ashamed about what the Home Secretary said in using that racial slur?
Minister for Business.
Oh my god.
Shadow Business Minister.
Shadow Business Minister?
Oh, I mean Business Minister. Sorry.
I'm over the moon that the business minister will be answering questions about the Home Secretary.
That's a bit.
Lee Mom is black.
He's not though. That's the issue.
So that excuses racial slurs? Okay.
Oh, John, what are you posting in government announcements, for goodness sake?
Oh yes, go for it, Matt. And because Matt's technically not across the floor either.
Mr. Speaker,
Shadow Culture Secretary. Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'll have you know
that. Of the Exchequer. Order, resume your seat. Chancellor of the Exchequer to answer the question.
This time Matt's been on the government bench, I'll the name.
It actually is.
I'd love to know. I would love to know that too, if I'm honest with you, Chancellor.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Please.
Point of order. I don't know your constituency. Mr. Harold.
Rod Wilson wannabe. For sure.
Mr. Speaker, it's not unparliamentary if it's true.
He's resigned. Has he resigned? Oh wait, no, he hasn't.
Resigned.
Wait, has he?
He's resigned.
No, he hasn't.
The political atmosphere has become increasingly odd. Members of
his statement literally says former Home Secretary, so I think it's.
Oh shit, he has resigned. Yeah.
Yes.
No, he must not punch it that once.
He literally just announced like 10 minutes ago he was taking on new government roles.
What this reminds me of, you know, when Rishi Sunak is announced that he'll be in the running, and he jumps up and he just has this huge scream. This is what I'm feeling right now.
Oh, John Cam got warned. Oh, bless you, John.
I'll move back a bench. No, I'm actually filling in for that for a sec.
Okay.
Second.
Sorry, I didn't even.
I believe the point of order is in relation to the Chancellor's response, if I'm not mistaken.
Mr. Speaker, it's not a parliament if it's true.
I asked the Chancellor if she would consider withdrawing enjoying the little kids remark.
Even though it's this is why
just withdraw and make it easier, please.
Withdraw it. Just withdraw it.
You can withdraw out of courtesy to the chair, not the person in question, so you don't.
That's it.
Please. Please.
Thank
Thank
you. Mr. Wadger Badger.
Sketch, there's some really bad stuff in that group chat, trust me. But I can't tell you that because it's OSA. But yeah, there's some really bad stuff in that group chat.
And will we see a wave of resignations from
Mr. Speaker,
Member for Leicestershire East.
Mr. Speaker, the Home Office ministers are hard at work in drafting and implementing new recruitment schemes. You can expect to see them soon, or never.
Right.
What?
Anyway.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, order! Business Secretary, please withdraw that remark.
I withdraw.
Okay. Shadow Foreign Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Now, it's typical that MPs that were formerly disc jockeys have a tendency to be liking there's not quite ripe and there's not quite old enough, Mr. Speaker, as we see in real life. Disc jockeys do have a tendency to be nonces. However, Mr. Speaker, what we must realise is that this government has fallen. They've been too busy doing PR instead of actually governing the country. We don't care about their MI5 meetings. I had an MI5 business and I didn't go bragging about my MI5 meetings. However, the thing is, I don't even know why we're debating this. The government is dead. Ding dong, the bitch is gone.
Order, withdraw.
Which word?
The word beginning with B and ending with H, and same with you, Shadow Culture Secretary. Does the Shadow Minister...
Mr. Speaker, don't you think it's
Shadow
funny how...
Business Minister. I mean, Business Minister. There we go. Business Minister.
Mr. Speaker, don't you think it's funny how
That's
the
not
member...
you. That's not you. That's
well,
the
he
Business
doesn't.
Minister.
Well, he doesn't know his job.
Sit down.
Business Minister. You're standing. You were standing, or you just jumped?
He's now. He's answered the question.
Okay, Mr. Woodsy.
Thank you, Matt. My question is, if it was based on the Home Secretary, but he's kind of departed now. But we're going to move with the question on this Metropolitan Service report. It says that officers seem to ignore lawful requests, but then a few sentences later say they are highly compliant with applying the law and they have great common sense. How can someone have great common sense and knows how to apply the law when they are breaking the law?
Business Minister.
Is that it? Okay.
Order, Business Minister, resume your seat. When you stand on behalf of the government to answer a question, you must answer the question. It's that simple. It's your job to respond. It's their job to scrutinize. It's quite simple. So please respond to the question. Chancellor of the Exchequer.
It's a Wadger in a wig. Employ you. I think you meant I employ you.
Yes,
Oh.
please withdraw the name if that's what your point of order is about.
Where's the question?
I don't know.
Left because he's succeeded in what he needed.
Point of order, Shadow Minister without portfolio.
Oh God.
Yeah, I scared.
Leave.
Anyone else want to come up?
Oh my God.
Where's Matt? Matt comes up here.
Okay. Chancellor, in relation to you telling your colleague to shut up, please can you put it in a more softer tone, such as be quiet? There we go. That's better. Shadow Home Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, I'm quite confused because I seem to recall that the Chancellor's residence is number 11 and not Buckingham Palace. But Mr. Speaker, the Chancellor was caught trespassing within Buckingham Palace. Is the Home Office looking into this matter as a criminal offense, as trespassing is a criminal offense, and the Chancellor was caught trespassing within Buckingham Palace? Is the Metropolitan Police looking into this?
Chancellor of the Exchequer.
We don't comment on police investigations.
The government hasn't resigned yet, so they're still on the benches.
Oh my God. What the
I'm a British citizen.
Order, Chancellor, please. Come on.
Because he's American.
Point of order,
Chancellor. Chancellor.
Wasting time, for fuck's sake. Overdraw.
I don't care about the warning system, okay? I will just throw you out. If you annoy me, I'll throw you out. That's how I got things done in the past. So please withdraw that. This is your only warning. I honestly can't be bothered.
Throw him out.
Understanding order number 43, I order the Chancellor to withdraw immediately from the House for the remainder of this day's sitting.
Yeah.
Actually, motion.
Shadow Culture Secretary.
Oh, here we go.
Business Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The government has no plans currently to ban all immigration routes to the UK. We have a immigration system in place to welcome more people into London, and that system shall stay in place for the inevitable future.
Shadow Minister without portfolio.
Oh God.
No, I want to ask a question.
No.
Business Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I hope the honourable gentleman isn't actually I believe he's right honourable even isn't accusing everyone on the government benches of being racist and discriminatory to others because I do think he may be misadvertently misleading the House with such a statement because, Mr. Speaker, I'm neither a racist nor do I discriminate against others. Mr. Speaker, we will get on with the job of governing. Within my department, we have plans along with the Treasury to make to reform Companies House and the structure of government. And I look forward to hopefully making an announcement on such a thing tomorrow.
Mr. Wadger Badger.
Oh, I'm the only Whig left.
What a shame. Your bots have failed, clearly.
No, but oh yeah, sure, he's in DC.
Yeah, yeah. The EPM is resigning.
That answer my question. Well, the government seem to be
Business secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I believe the Prime Minister is preparing for a reshuffle tomorrow, and I'm sure the answer to the member's question will be answered at that time.
Member for Crawley.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. There's 3 members that I know of there's 4, sorry. There's 4 members in this House that I know of that have held the capacity of the Home Secretary, myself, the member for Harrogate, the Dan, who's sitting on the admin chair, and then the Shadow Home Secretary. So we all know that if you say there is an issue with the Met's training programme, but then say you're going to drive recruitment, all you're going to do is drive more people into a service who aren't trained. You're going to go back to square one. Instead of having 10 people to train, you're going to have 50, 60 people to train. So how exactly does it make sense to drive recruitment when you've got and I will withdraw this word immediately, a fucked up training policy, and I withdraw the word, Mr. Speaker.
Business secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I believe the answer to the Honourable Gentleman's question is, well, you reform a training process and then you continue with the recruitment. That would be kind of the natural way to deal with a situation like that. And I believe those reforms are being worked on, along with reforms all across government.
Shadow Foreign Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Now, you talked about how the Prime Minister will be making cabinet appointments tomorrow. However, the thing is, Parliament will be dissolved and go to guest by tomorrow. So, am I not correct in saying that any policy and appointments will be a violation of PERDA, Mr. Speaker?
Business secretary.
Well, until a general election is called, the government's going to be continuing to govern the country, and that includes a prime minister preparing a new team of cabinet ministers. So until the time a general election gets called, we'll continue to do our jobs, and I hope the honourable member will continue to do his job on the opposite edges.
Right, honourable, actually.
By the way, you can motion to move on at any point. Shadow Culture Secretary.
God's sake.
Business Secretary. Any seconds?
Mr. Speaker, if the opposition wants to actually ask relevant questions in order to in terms of the business of the government, then I'll be happy to answer them. But with a question like that, I just have no answer.
The question is that this House do move on. As many of that opinion say aye. On the contrary, no.
Aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. The ayes have it. We now move on to the debate on the London Fire Brigade.
Motion to move.
30 seconds.
Second.
The question is that this House do move on to the adjournment debate on foreign affairs. As many as are of that opinion say aye. On the contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it.
Motion to adjourn.
Any seconds?
Aye. Second, yeah.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
The question is that this House do now adjourn. As many as are of that opinion say aye.
Aye.
On the contrary, no. Quick statement. Whenever a government loses a confidence vote, they must seek dissolution of government or ask another party to attempt to form a government. Order. This house is now adjourned.
This Deputy Prime Minister's been writing a statement for 20 minutes now. What the fuck is he talking?
What? I've been in the Commons every night. Well,
Yeah.
Goodness me.
And you're only the business secretary. How are you only the business secretary? As much as you know.
Well,